has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon. Simple folk are by their nature loquacious, and the denizens of the hamlet were no exception. It was not long before rumors of my morbid genius and secretive excavations began to fuel local legend. In the face of my increasingly egregious flaunting of public taboos, awe turned to ire, and demonstrations were held in the town square.
Hi guys, so here we are for day 21 of my live stream for the Darkest Dungeon. As you know, last night we ended up in the middle of a dungeon. The dungeon to fight the Brigand 8 Pounder. I know, I should have went all the way to the end, but I was very tired and I was afraid to do a stupid mistake. So
the smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
I rather stopped and start over today with a fresher mind to see if I can finally take out this giant cannon. I think I built the best party possible considering the elements I had available. But we got a terrible dungeon, so no way of knowing where the Brigand 8 Pounder is gonna be, if somewhere in here or somewhere in here. I'm risking a lot coming to this side. If I have to go all the way to the other side, I'm gonna have 2 or 3 extra battles along the way. But what's done is done, so taking no risks would have been to go first to this side just to make sure, and then coming to this side. But because I'm expecting it to be somewhere over here, I came to this side right away. Of course, they can still mess up with me, and just to do that, place the Brigand 8 Pounder somewhere to this side. But I'm hoping that's unlikely. So let's use a torch, or not. Bleed. Okay, all bleeding. Stress is a little more complicated. We need to stop it right away. Damage we can deal with, but stress, there's very little we can do about. Nice dodge.
Destroyed.
Okay, we got rid of her. Now we just have to deal with the mushroom heads. So let's snipe it. Judge it. He's probably gonna die. Ah, he didn't. Still has 1 HP. Still enough space for one attack.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And now he should die, hopefully.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
You don't have enough room for what? A virtuous callus? For the vessel only? Where is the vestal? This one actually has, but we do have a couple of vessels who could use that chalice. 250 each, 500 each.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Only the strength to follow it. Yes, sirree. Only the strength to follow it. Okay, let's leave the jade here. And let's proceed. Into the room. No scouting. Okay. I don't like it. I sense a battle coming.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
Yes, divine lords, I am here. Shut up. Oh, come on. He resisted bleeding. $77. Battle. They were surprised, so let's put them to bleed. Some bolus to the mix. And zealous accusation.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay. Let's take the time to heal our party. This battle is pretty easy.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Another one falls.
Another one falls.
Seize this momentum.
Seize
Push
this
on to the
momentum.
task's end.
Push on to the task's end. Oh, more jade. Well, let's use a torch. Nope, we're not gonna use a torch. Not yet, anyway. You need antidote. So, here. I guess you're gonna stay right there. I'm not gonna throw away anything. Someone has camped in here. Do I want to camp in here? Why do I start to think that the Brigandate Pounder is gonna be on the opposite side of the dungeon? A map of the area. Okay. So... a map of the area that doesn't show me anything that I didn't know of already. So, yeah, thanks. Let's move. Let's not camp yet. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I should camp, because there's a good chance the Brigandate Pounder is in the next room. So, that might not be such a good idea. Just give me a second, I think I forgot to change the name of the title. I'll change it real quick. Okay, I think it's updated. I think it's fully updated now. So glad I checked. Okay. Sorry. At least the title has been corrected. Now... I might be doing a mistake. We might get in that room and find ourselves in a boss battle. But... I'm gonna risk it. Ooh! That took quite a while, huh? That trap. Anyway, I guess we're gonna risk it. Okay. Spidey. Bleed. Okay. Ooh, stun. In mist. Another miss. How much dodge do you have? Well, let's Bolus. Down. I guess you could use some healing, but not yet. First, let's send
Their formation is
some of these spiders.
Maintain the offensive.
Okay, that should be enough for them to die
Death.
real quick.
Unforgiving.
my Vestal doesn't have a way to do damage to several at the same time, but we can still kill each and every one of them.
Be gone, fiend.
And the marked spider
Back to the pit.
is gone. We don't have room for all of that once again, so the deed I actually need. So you are gonna take some poison, we are gonna take a deed, light at 72. These are probably useless. Until now I haven't found any treasure, but who knows? Maybe there is some to the other side. Still, it looks like the Brigand 8-pounder is straight ahead. It paid off to come straight to this side instead of exploring this branch. So let's camp here. I guess purge evil and restore purity here. An auto buff. And let's camp. Let's see what's in here. You don't have room? Seriously? It's too many crests to throw away, and a couple of busts too, together with a portrait and 4 deeds. It would make for quite an interesting dungeon loot. I just don't know what can I throw away to pick it up. The hell with it. So let's camp.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
May yet be won? No, the battle will be won. Let's see the skills. Just give me 10 seconds. Sorry for the break. Okay, so let's see. You can encourage zealous speech, zealous vigil. Zealous vigil is self only, minus 25 stress. Prevents nighttime ambush, which is good. Self only 2. Zealous speech, but also helps companions. It costs 1 more point. Master Brown as the Hound Watch that prevents nighttime ambush. And also prevents chances of party being surprised and increases chance of monsters being surprised. during 4 battles, but we have the boss battle next, so I don't know. Man's best friend, self only, minus 20 stress. Okay. Talk leave. Encourage field dressing, heal. 35%, or maybe even a critical and heal 50%. And even removes bleeding from target. Well, we don't need healing. Marching plan, 2 speed for all companions. This could be interesting as a let go to spend the final points. Healer Valence as wound care, remove bleeding and remove blight. He's also got Bless, 1 companion, accuracy and dodge. And Pray, all companions, reduce stress. This is 4. It also gives protection, plus 15% protection if religious, 5% protection if not religious. I guess it's not such a bad trade for 4 points. Let's see, we would get left with 8. Let's see. Okay, this really removes it, but we don't need everyone to remove stress. I just need one person to remove stress, and it's him. One companion. Okay. Also, this one to add protection. Also, this one to add speed. And we have 3 left. So, I don't know, with these 3, we can give accuracy and dodge to someone. Or reduce the stress taken. I guess I'd rather use this one on 10 accuracy, 10 dodge. Who needs dodge the most? Who needs dodge the most? So you have 5, you have 9, 31, 10. So 9, 5. You can't use it on yourself, so... Accuracy, 85, 105, 105, 85. I guess, since you're the tank... Yeah. Let's see how the boss battle goes now. We probably should have used some points for nighttime protection, because almost certainly we are gonna get assaulted. But oh well. I just hope it doesn't happen.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Nice. So, here we go. To battle the Brigand 8-pounder. A couple of traps, I bet. Yep. Grave digging, that should be for the grave digger. We didn't bring one. Maybe we should. Are they giving us a hint? Probably. Because the grave digger can throw the daggers against the torch guy. Ah, come on! I don't know, what can I drop? 500 each, 500 each, 500 each, so... you can't stack anymore. What about throwing away some food? I've been taught to never throw away food, but this is an emergency. I'll be able to buy a lot more food with those 500 coins. Hound Airy. Guys, you know the drill. Take care of that madman real fast, or we are basically screwed. That's a start. I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
Confidence surges as the
All
enemy
right.
crumbles.
That was better. He doesn't die. So now, here comes the bleeding. He resisted. Both times. Nice. 3 attacks in a row? Seriously? Well, time to die. He's piling damage per round. Let's help him.
Executed with impunity.
2 food? I just threw that away. I can't pick it up, but I can certainly heat it.
As the light
Let's
gains
light a
purchase,
torch and
spirits are
battle
lifted,
the Brigand
and
8-pounder.
purpose is made clear.
Ooh, yeah. Here comes the Brigand 8-pounder. So, how shall we deal with this? Probably... going
Another
straight after
abomination
him.
Cleansed from our lands.
And... Ooh. Let's see. A dazzling light on the Brigand.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Blanket fire. Okay. Shank. Aha! Against a knight? I don't think so. Reinforcements! There comes... Man! There comes the guy to light up the cannon again. So... focus on him right away. Yep. He can't survive long, or he will light up the fuse for the cannon. Blanket fire. Reinforcements for sure. Let's see. Some bolas perhaps. Or sniper's mark. Let's mark it. See if it helps. Well, reinforcements arrived. Obviously. Let's mark him again. I guess that for the knight to attack the last row, he needs to be in the second position. Let's keep on the attack. Judgment on the brigand. Throw some damage in every time you can. Marked again.
A powerful blow.
Dead again. Hypercut slice. Okay. Blanket fire. Dodge. Let's throw some bolas in there. Critical. Right where it hurts. Reinforcements. Here comes the matchman again. With the giant match to light the fuse. That cannon is deadly. If it fires, it kills my entire party, or at least leaves my entire party at that store with 2 shots, maybe even 1 to some of them. So we can't afford it. If you get one of those shots, you won't survive a lot longer after that. Ah! How did he survive? No! Heal him! Don't you dare miss it! Reinforcements again. Mark it again. Ah! That's terrible. Whew. Fortunately, Toklev did not allow him to get away with it. Okay, so...
Devastating blow.
Devastating blow. Okay. Hypercut slice again. Focus on the cannon. Reinforcements. Focus on the matchman. Target whistle. Ooh, blanket fire. Yep. Sniper shot. Shank. Yep. She needs to attack and steal some HP with judgment. Insist on the cannon. We need to keep chipping at the cannon bit by bit. He's gonna keep on calling reinforcements. Eventually we are gonna miss too much and the cannon is gonna fire. Hopefully by that time it will be with low enough health that with a small push we can get there. So same strategy. A shank on our healer. Yep. Finish it. Don't miss. Okay. Marked. Judgment. Hypercut slice.
Grievous injury.
Grievous
Out of
injury.
fear.
Don't you dare missing Tokliv. Reinforcements again. Marked again. Judgment again, but he dodged. So, well, that could have helped if it had gone further back. Like that. It's just bad.
The ground quakes.
The ground quakes. Judgment. Okay, finally. Slice and dice. Blanket fire. Okay. Ooh, yeah. You gotta keep on it. Reinforcements again.
Death by inches.
Okay. And we better not risk it. That will give her room to some healing. Reinforcements. Here comes the matchman again. Ounce Harry. Let me introduce you, Ounce Harry. Judgment.
A decisive pummeling.
A decisive pummeling. 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 A decisive pummeling. Zealous accusation. Polus. And he's almost dead. Come on, just a little more. We can't allow it to shoot. Okay. At least we did 2 damage. Ooh, that's a terrible miss. A terrible moment for a miss. I really don't know if I should focus on the cannon or the match guy. Anyway, since our knight can't get to the match guy, we're gonna call it. Let's see how much. 2 points. He's dead. He's dead. We won, guys. We won. Hoo-yah!
Twisted metal and splintered wood. At home
Okay.
amongst the headstones.
Now we just need to take care of this idiot and this idiot. Down, bleed. Slice and dice. He dodged. Let's not do healing. Let's simply zealous accusation on them. You can heal Master Brown, and you can heal Master Brown too. He's good to go. Victory!
These
Riffling
nightmarish
through the
creatures
corpses
can be
reveals.
felt. They can be beaten.
Rifter's Buckle, Highwayman only, plus 4 dodge, minus 5% stress healed, plus 10% trap disarm chance. Not bad for a Highwayman. And bloody dice for the Jester only. Both of them are interesting. I guess we'll have to drop a few things to be able to carry it. I'm gonna risk it. Since we're not going to any other room. Even if I sell it, it will be worth more than a couple of shovels. On guard, tetanus, known sheet, lethargy. Lethargy needs to be healed fast. Tetanus 2. This removed stress faster. Okay. That's cool. A quirk changed for a virtue is always good.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
Indeed. Now we only have to deal with the Sodden crew to have the first round of level 1 bosses completely solved. I believe. Not that. Complete your first foray into the ruins, defeat the apprentice necromancer, defeat the sonorous prophet. This is all necromancer, fulminating prophet, necromancer, prophet. So apprentice necromancer, necromancer, necromancer lord, sonorous prophet, fulminating prophet, gibbering prophet. Then you have the wizened hag, the brigand 8-pounder, the hag, the brigand 12-pounder, the hag witch, the brigand 16-pounder, and then you also have the swine prince and the inchcoat flash. Then you have the swine king and the unstable flash, the swine god and the formless flash. You also have the siren and the Sodden crew, the alluring siren and the sunken crew, the beguiling siren and the drowned crew, and the brigand incursion. So the brigand incursion should be something special, I guess. There's no earlier correspondent. But we've already defeated the siren, so we've already defeated actually the first form of every enemy. Apprentice necromancer, sonorous prophet, then the wizened hag, the brigand 8-pounder, the swine prince, the inchcoat flash, the siren. All that's missing now is the Sodden crew. And then we can go for the level 2 and level 3 bosses. The necromancer, the fulminating prophet, the hag, the brigand 12-pounder, and so on. I guess still ways to go. Rooster goals. Raise level 6. Okay. We have 10,000 coin. We picked up a few treasures. Blasphemous Vial, Plague Doctor only. Let's see our rooster. Of course, Boissel is still very stressed. We need to take care of that. Don't tell me she only flagellates. Will only flagellate. Well, that's what you want. Ooh, a sick Chevalier Venois with tetanus, and Sniper Tocleve with lethargy. And in a blink of an eye, we went down to 6,800 coins. What else? We have a few level 3s that are still too stressed out. So, Plague Doctor, what's our higher level Plague Doctor? It's Dr. Jean, who has Disease Derp, Common, and Common. Rot Gut Sensor. I guess accuracy to ranged skills, stun, blight chance. So what skills are you using? Blight, okay, blight, stun, blight, cure, okay, stun, okay, disorienting blast. Battlefield medicine. But it's already at level 3 and all it does is heal 2. Yeah, it's better than nothing, but it's not a proper healer. Although, it's good to remove blight and bleed. So there you have it. Well, I guess it can work for him. Let's see what the others are. Jester only, Highwayman only, Vessel only. We have a couple of vessels here that might use it. We have a single Jester who's using nothing special. Yeah, we can use Harvest with increased bleed skill chance and the Highwayman, the highest is Duval. He already has a Highwayman item. Let's give him another. Okay. Okay. And where's the other plague doctor? Here it is. Already has disease derp. So I guess I'm gonna sell this one. Caution cloak. Accuracy for ranged skills. Sure. And scouting chance. There. Now, with 8,000 coins, I guess we can try to do better to our skills. But we have too much people. We are spreading too much. Problem is, they forced me to. Because with the second round of level 1 bosses, I couldn't use them, the level 3 characters anymore, so I was forced to hire new ones. And that keeps piling up your rooster. I guess you can simply go to the higher level quests, and when you lose some of them, use the earlier bosses that you are still missing to get them to level up to where you need. But I'm guessing that will take a lot more time, and considering the random quirks and virtues and events that happen and can completely destroy and kill your party, it may not be that viable. Or, I mean, it's probably viable, but it should not be that easy. or that great of advantage related to doing it this way, but we'll see. Nope. Still no chance to upgrade it, so the blacksmith still no chance to upgrade it either. The abbey, we can upgrade it. The sanitarium, we can also upgrade it. Reduces the cost. Okay, that's what we need.
Curious methodologies
Reduces
and
the cost.
can calm
Okay.
even the most tormented soul.
Increases the slots. Okay. That's going better. And let's see, in the skills, I don't know, we can try to go right away after the Sodden crew, if we can actually build a party for it. I don't see why not. But Ballast just leveled up to level 3, so we can no longer use her. So we need to level up our other healers, at least a little bit more. Probably we should do this right away. Dazzling light, sure, this can... I don't know, illumination, end of light, crazy skills. Well, for now, it will do, but we have to buy Judgment sooner or later. This guy okay. You're fine like that, I guess. You are not. You need breakthrough for sure. And let's see, what else? So, if we go after the Sodden crew, I don't have a clue what kind of battle we're gonna find. But if we take a healer, that's still not at her best. Clearly, I guess I'll have to go to Valence and take all this crap from her. And by the way, what are you using? Ah, okay. So I guess you will borrow your items to this girl to improve her healing. We are also, or at least we should, be taking talk leave, but we can't. He's healing again. We cannot take Slider. It doesn't go on parties with religious people. Agronoth. Slider can, I guess. But do we want him? Okay, that will make them dance. Who can dance between 2 and 3? Would be good if it had some healing. Valde. Problem is we don't have. Yeah, you can work, I guess. You will do all those places. Yeah, fine. And can do self-healing. Yeah. And other than that, we need someone also capable of healing. And yeah, you cannot hit the final row. I don't know if I want you there. I guess only if I don't have another choice. She does have some kind of healing, but Postel has the same problem, has no healing. Okay, sure, he can do damage to the last row. Yeah, that's one of those. So, Guild, Dr. Stein, it's time to improve a little your skills. Okay. And maybe get you in here. You have self-healing. You can do some healing too. And you have a plague grenade. But we also need to do damage in the first rows. I guess I'm gonna remove Wicked Hack, because if it bleeds, it's interesting. But that's not what I want. What I do want is something a little different. Okay. And you can remove this and place the Iron Swan. This will attack the first 3 rows. This will attack the last row. This will heal. This will bleed. So this will give a pretty good first row, a pretty good tank, as long as she can take up some damage, as long as she can soak up some damage. So that's what I'm trying, or at least that's what I'm going for, even though I've already lost several Ilions, but after they actually take off to level 3 or above, they are pretty much more efficient than they are now. Like all other characters. But by that time she will make an effective tank. So let's see. I don't know if I should risk it. It's too many level 1s. Maybe I really should take a level 2. Yeah, all these guys need a lot of changes, but unlocking all these skills is a lot of trouble and a lot of money. Ideally, it would be Plague Grenade, Incision, Battlefield Medicine, and Disorienting Blast, or Emboldening Vapors. Of course, I can still take this out, but I don't have enough money to buy Incision right now, so might as well stick with it. But he's still at level 1, so while Dilda could probably also use some upgrade. To her skills. And And I guess we have no choice but to risk it. So here we go. And I guess that's it. Let's hope it's enough.
Prying eyes had become a nuisance along the old road, and so I undertook to receive my most curious deliveries by way of marine shipments. A sheltered jetty was accessible by a narrow stone stair off the back of the manor, and a discreet system of pulleys could hoist even the heaviest prizes up the rock face from a securely tied dinghy below. The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
Chained and drowned for eternity. Oh my god. Okay, let's see this dungeon. That seems really strange. To find the Sodden crew. For now, there's only one path. Then we'll have to figure out if the Sodden crew is somewhere in one of these rooms or to the edge on this side, which is what I'm betting. Resist disease. Nice, nice. Well done. You salvaged the unburned torch. Okay.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Indeed. Enemies. Let's take care of the pelagic shamans. As quickly as possible. Bleed them all if you have to. And even stack up on the bleeding if you need to. But you need to get rid of them quickly because two shamans together will do a lot of stress damage to your party. So tackle it quickly, as quickly as possible. And keep in mind that this is still the first battle in the dungeon, so you can't afford to get too messed up out of it. One damage per round still. Hopefully they will start falling.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Add more bleeding, 5 bleeding per round, 3 rounds he only has 2, so he's dead and he doesn't know it. This one has 1 HP, 1 damage per round, he's also dead and he doesn't know it. This one also has only 1 damage per round, also doesn't know it, so no point in attacking, let's just heal. Let's keep healing. Well, there's no point, he's already at max.
This is how a life is taken.
Ooh, move stone. So, is anyone low on items? No? Okay. Giant oyster. Money! Money, money, money! Let's see. So now we have to decide where we are going. I'm betting my money on this side. But I guess we can move to this room to see if there's anything interesting in any of the others. But I think I'm gonna risk moving to here. So we have a trap, 70, 100, 100, 60. So Master Brown, you are gonna disarm it. Radiant light. We have, what is this? Brackish tide pool. Pool of water cupped in smooth stone. Its color looks slightly off. The water is contaminated. Ah, sick with hysterical blindness. Hysterical blindness, minus 20 accuracy if stress is above 70. Wow. That's really interesting. Okay, so an ancient vessel blocks the path. Let's open it. Use a torch. Enter the room. There is a skill that someone has. I actually even think it's the Houndmaster that has a skill to heal, to cure diseases. But for that, I think it's only on camp, in camping. But I can't remember which character is or the name of the skill. So again, we have to focus in the last two rows. Call of the Deep. And we need to focus on them because they are, just like the first ones, major stressors, major pains in the ass. So just focus on them and do not stop until they're gone, no matter how much damage Wolverine here and the Fishman will do to you. You have healers, use them.
The slow death, unforeseen,
Ooh,
unforgiving.
unforeseen, you say? It's not unforeseen. It's the harpoon from Postel. Ooh, pile up some bleeding. $11 damage. Wow. Back to your place. Rend for the old gods. Breakthrough. Okay, that woke him up. Heal Postel. Master Brown. Pile up some more bleeding. Yep. 3 damage per round. Ha! 3 rounds. That's 9 damage. More than enough to kill them all. So, except this guy in the middle, he still has 2 HP. 1 damage per 1 round, so we won't die with the bleeding. But we can help him.
Press the
Ooh.
Give them no quarter.
Pound,
Dread is the
pound,
weapon that
pound,
cuts
pound,
on its own.
pound. Yeah. Open the trunk. The contents are yours.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Otherworldly. Okay. Time to move. Better use a torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength
Take a
to
trap
follow
in
it.
your head. In your face. The sack contents are yours,
laden
which
with
are
loot
50
Are often
coins.
low on supplies.
We have no more shovels. So we take some damage. And some stress with it.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I don't like all that stress. Every single room where there was treasure, there was also enemies. So surprised they got all mixed up. I guess you're gonna break through to return to your position. You are gonna bleed them. Call of the Deep. And you are gonna bleed them. Ooh, bleed. 5 damage per round. Pound! Rend for the old gods. Ooh. Okay. Now you need to move. Barnacle barrier. Barnacle barrier. Barrier. Well, let's pile some more bleeding. Nice. Now let's do the same to the other one. Despite the guard, because that will keep the bleeding on this one, which is also good. 5 damage per round on this big guy is extremely good. We can... why not? Let's finish it.
Continue the onslaught.
Before he
Destroy
stresses
them
anymore.
all.
You are gonna move back, and finally we are almost in the correct positions. Almost, but not quite.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Well, I can't bleed them, but I can blind them. Wolverine here. I just got overtaken by a giant squid with a hangry face. Let's heal Master Brown. Get him ready for battle. Let's also use Adrenaline Rush on Hilda, our Helion, and no point in licking wounds, but let's help them die. Is dead already, I guess. and he's also dead already. He just doesn't know it. They are both dead. We don't even need to strike anymore. We might as well just heal up.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Ooh!
This expedition at least promises
The
success.
contents are yours, finally. Although that stress is already very high on Hilda, and most of the times I lost Ilions, that's how it started. They first went berserk because of the high stress, and because of that they became very less effective, a lot less effective, and with that was their doom. Still,
In Radiance, may we find victory.
nothing like continuing and insisting. Okay. Breakthrough. Seaward slash, dodge. Stressful incantation. 15 stress for Postel. Postel doesn't like it, so he decides to bleed her.
And power.
4 damage for 5 rounds, and they stack, so we're gonna stack more bleeding. Wolverine trying to respawn. Ooh, healing. Stressful incantation. And they insist on the stress. Ooh, 2 dodge. Let's bleed her some more. 8 damage per 4 rounds. Ha 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 ha. You're dead. You're dead and you don't know it, but you're dead. And you're not dead. And you're dead. Not yet, but you're almost dead. You're gonna be dead now. Some healing for Master Brown. And let's help the enemies to die out. She's dead. She's dead, don't bother. Ooh,
Success
of course.
so clearly
Of
in
course.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Of course. It's a trick of the light. Let me throw away les bonbons, les biscuits du Bobby. Emerald and Jade, huh? 750 coins right here. But I don't have room for that. I mean, not unless I throw keys out. And even then, it wouldn't be enough. I would have to throw out something else. Like a torch or food or anti-venom. March, friends. Yes, boss. Radiant light. Enemies! Surprise! Surprise! Okay, before starting the battle, let me just turn on the light, if you don't mind. Okay, sorry about that, and let's continue with this battle. And by the way, let me just check, so we are a couple of rooms away from the end of this branch of the dungeon. No way of knowing if the boss is gonna be there, if the Sodden crew is gonna be in one of these two rooms, or if it was actually to this side, which is also quite possible, because this is a very strange construction. Still, I was considering this because we still have to camp, and ideally we should camp in a way that will allow us to take the buffs and bonus to the battle with the boss, and that means fighting close enough to the boss. I mean, 4 battles away to the boss is too much, so you should probably camp 2 or 3 rooms away from the boss. But there's no way of knowing if the boss is 2 or 3 rooms away or not. We haven't seen it yet. Well, at 88, let's do a breakthrough. No, let's do an Iron Swan. He dodged, which is terrible, so let's bleed them. They all resisted. Almost all, I guess. Judgment. Ah, you weren't expecting that, huh? That's new, and just for you. Stressful incantation. I hate that thing. It's a massive stressor for our party. What else? Ooh, just to check. Yeah. With that guy so far, if he can attack from the 3rd row, I don't think so. But we'll keep an eye on it.
Impressive.
You can, huh? To clear the bleeding and to pile some more bleeding on them, Pastel should really take advantage of the positioning now to bleed this guy more before he moves. Yeah. Five damage per round, 4 rounds. Ooh. Here, some healing. 10 healing is her average, but that's because she has plus 33 healing, plus 25 healing. In total, plus 58 healing. So a healing that should be 6 becomes a healing that should be 6 becomes 9. Yes, 9 or 10. Closer to 10 probably, because it's 58. So it's closer to 60%. So another one down. Another one go. Decisive. Okay. To get this guy, I'm gonna mark him. He's still full of health, so we need to speed it up. That will make things easier to attack him. And with the marking, it takes as much damage as anyone else.
Be wary. Triumphant
Be
pride
wary.
precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, let's proceed. Great artifact inspires the hero. That's good. But I don't know. I really don't know.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Let's see. Okay. One more battle. Call of the Deep. Ooh. Lead the Shaman. 4 damage per round. Let's bleed him even more. 5 damage per round. Nope, nope. It didn't pile. It didn't stack. 11 damage. Wow. That was good. But so was her healing. Sea Breeze. Okay. Postel. Yep. You're dead. You're as good as dead. So he keeps trying to stun Postel, but I don't care. I was more concerned with the stress than I was with damage, because damage you can always recover with some healing. Stress you cannot. Although there are a few skills, a couple of characters I think that have skills to reduce stress, even if it's in a very small amount, so not really effective to truly heal a stressed out party. Done. The hardest part is to figure out who's gonna attack next. Okay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And with this, we have the path open to the final room. Man. To the final room in this 3 rounds. Minus 10 accuracy until camp. Fortunately, we are going to camp. So, yeah, let's see the scouting. Is the boss there? It is! Cool. So we avoided 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. Let's camp in here.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Let's take a feast. I'm just afraid that just to mess up with my playthrough, they then would tell my party is hungry again in the last corridor right after coming out of camping and filling their bellies. Because if I use 8, I will be left with 2 food. I should be able to use 6. Well, let's not risk it. Although like this we are risking regarding stress, but I'm betting we can find a way to deal with that stress from inside. This is how we do it. Okay. Tracking. Encourage. Wound care, therapy dog. Man's best friend, self only. What about you? 1 companion, self only. That's good. Sharpened spear, self only. Okay. We need stress healers. Sanctuary. Self only. If religious prevents nighttime ambush. All companions, if mortality debuffs, heal 50% HP. If mortality debuffs, minus 25% stress. Okay. Okay. Trying to remove as much stress as I can from these guys. And let's sleep for the night. Indeed, indeed. Wake up, they are upon us. I knew it.
The hearts of men.
Why black as pitch? So let's try the breakthrough, sure. She's buffed, so
A powerful blow.
should be without a problem. Ouch. Bleed that guy. He will die real quick. For now, just move. Blanket fire. It's fine. Slice and dive. Okay. Hypercut slice. Dodge. Okay. Dead. And dead. And dead.
Eradicated.
Eradicated. And some healing. Shank. Wow. Wow. Again. Seriously? How can he be so fast? He's literally 5 times faster than anyone
Remind
else in my
yourself that
party.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
So what is this? No? Doesn't open? Okay. It's stupid that I camp to get hurt. That's what's stupid. But fine. So you can have some food. You can have some food. Other than that, light at 100. I don't understand why the night ambush. Why? Just to mess up with me. Nothing inside.
Wealth beyond measure.
Ooh.
Awarded
Wealth
to the
beyond
brave
measure.
and the foolhardy alike.
Okay.
The light, the promise of safety.
The light, the promise of safety. Okay, we have the Sodden crew inside. So I guess it's time to meet them. Whatever they are.
Even in
Wow.
death, the captain shouts his orders, and the crew obeys.
So let's see what this guy is. Sudden crew, 100 HP, hero to hit, 85%, hero to critical, 11%, hero damage, 6 to 11. Jesus. Speed 3. 0 dodge. All hands on deck. What does that mean? Resistances to move 100%. He doesn't move. Debuff is low. Bleed is reasonable. Defense and stun is reasonable. So let's see if it truly resists the bleeding. No. So... Ooh. My problem is, I don't know this enemy, so I have no idea what's going to happen. He's gonna stress out my whole party, the entire match, is that it? Yeah. Here he goes. Release me! I cannot swim! You're not inside of water, you idiot! A miss! Pile up some bleeding on him. The faster the better. 8 damage per round. And that from you... I see, so that crap drains health. Look at that crap. Ha! This is gonna be terrible. Pile up more bleeding. Pile up more bleeding. No, I can't. So... just... Okay, and you... That's it. Drink with the dead. Of course he's gonna try it again. But... Heave 2. Okay, we need to kill him real fast. How come you recovered? Come on! This is ridiculous. Why does he always misses?
Decimated.
Decimated. Decimated. Bleed. Wow, how much? 2 per round. Okay. We better use adrenaline to remove the bleeding. And she's better use judgment to drain. Mutiny. That's nice. Ah. All hands on deck. Again. Insist on the bleeding. No, just... Bah! Okay. Just... Yeah. No! Come on, man. That's ridiculous. Why are they just Why is he just taking 2 damage? And then it recharges the full health again. It's ridiculous. For that, it makes no point in attacking him. How much? 4. Sorry. Mutiny. He keeps insisting. Miss! Boarding clutch. Dodge. Yeah. All hands on deck again. What terrible strength. Indeed. That's why you're gonna whistle to mark that guy, and Postel is gonna finish it. Drink with the dead. Mutiny. It's taking quite a long time. All hands on deck again. Yeah, the force of devilry. Just bleed the damn thing. Just whistle to mark him. Boarding clutch. Ooh. Come on, come on. You should have went for him. Eve 2. So here, resist. Ah, the blade. Come on. Damn it. Fine, we'll pile up some more bleeding on you. Boarding clutch. Missed. Okay, now just move. Boarding clutch again. Come on! Damn! That's fine. I don't mind. As long as you keep taking damage and not dodging.
How quickly the tide turns.
Yeah, indeed. All of them bleeding. This is crazy. is not an easy battle. Not sure how I'm gonna do this. Probably gonna have to end up retreating. Or that also works. Come on. Nice. And you on yourself. It's fine. I reject your pact. Okay. Just whistle on him. And now... Postel. Just finish the damn thing. That's it. You... Yeah. How quickly the tide turns. Drink with the dead. All hands on deck again. He keeps insisting on forcing the switch. Some bleeding for him. Some whistle for him. Boarding clutch.
Injury and despondence
Jesus.
set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
E2. Okay. You can E2. Come on, it should be Postel's turn now. What about Postel? Jesus.
Obliterated.
Obliterated. Just attack the damn thing. We're not doing enough damage, not nearly enough damage. And Postel is gonna be at death's door no soon enough. Why? Here. Oh, come on! Well, Postel is gonna be at death's door. Yeah.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Okay. Come on! Mark 2. You can attack. And we are wasting too much time. No! Nice. No! Man. Nicely resisted. So, Postel, I'd much rather if you could attack after the target got marked. Nicely dodged. The elders alone might guide me. Wow. So you decided to attack alone, huh? We can't afford it. We need to heal him. I want to go faster, but I literally can't. But this is bad because eventually I'm going to die. I can't hold on the fort for an extended period like this. It's simply not possible. Okay. That should have been enough. We need to take him out. Yeah. Boarding clutch again, of course. 4 damage per round. He's really trying to stack up bleeding too. But since let's try to shake things a little, change the order a little to try and get Postel attacking after the marking. Okay. Nicely dodged. Now Postel, finish it. It's taking too long. Yeah. Postel. Is it you? No. Postel. Please. Don't miss, man. Yeah. He's almost gone. Yeah!
A sailor's death
A sailorman's death. Beast Slayer's ring. Quickening satchel. Okay, you don't have enough room. This is common for the Grave Robber, 2 speed, 20 move resist. Is there anything we could throw off? Archer's ring, we have a couple, and we already have a ton of them, I guess. They are worth a lot more than, I don't know. Actually nothing, because I can't. I'm gonna have to drop torches to pick up this thing and go back to the amulet. Sodden crew is killed. Postel Mercurial, Nunrita Winded, Fast Healer, Diog, Sickly. Okay. A lot of healing in need.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
Well, so now that we have finished all the level 1 bosses, Alluring Siren, the Necromancer, the Hag, nice. Okay, so before any of that, let's go to the sanitarium. And this, and I don't know, what do you have? Okay. Wow. We really need to start thinking about leveling up these people and locking up virtues. And let's see, stress. We have a lot of stressed people, so we can perhaps help them a little. Okay. That's it.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay guys, we're gonna end today's stream right here. I hope you enjoyed it. We dealt with the Sodden crew, and today we finished the first round of level 1 bosses. So from now on, we only have higher level bosses from level 3 or above, since we already dealt with the 2 level 1 bosses for each class, for each region, so 8 bosses in total done. And we'll continue tomorrow with episode 22 of my live stream of the Darkest Dungeon. Thanks for watching guys, and see you tomorrow.